Hello, my beautiful people. This is NGWI-MENYI. Today I want us to sit down and talk. Not shout, not insult, not accuse, but talk deeply, honestly, and respectfully about something that is destroying many homes quietly. Today's topic is this. Why should a husband or wife ever be forced to choose between their spouse and their parents? Especially in African families, where marriage was never designed to be just two individuals disappearing into a private world and cutting everybody off. In our culture, marriage is not only I love you, you love me. Marriage is family meeting family. Marriage is witnesses. Marriage is elders. Marriage is guidance. Marriage is community. Marriage is accountability. Marriage is Ubuntu. Ubuntu says, I am because we are. So when a man marries a woman, he is not just marrying a body, he is entering a family. And when a woman marries a man, he is not just marrying a salary, a title, a passport, or a house. She is entering a family too. But today, something is happening. Some wives feel threatened by their husband's mother. Some husbands disrespect their wife's mother. Some mothers-in-law behave as if their son's wife is an enemy. Some fathers-in-law interfere with arrogance. Some daughters-in-law come into marriage with pride, rudeness, and entitlement. Some sons-in-law enjoy help from their wife's mother, but still insult her. And the poor husband or wife is standing in the middle, torn apart, hearing words like, choose me or your mother. Choose me or your father. Your family is the problem. I don't want your mother in this house. If you love me, cut them off. My people, something is wrong. But before we judge anyone, let us ask, why is this happening? What changed? And how do we fix it? Part 1. What African marriage used to mean. In many African traditions, marriage was never a one-day event. It was a process. The man did not just wake up and walk alone to a girl's house and say, I want to marry your daughter. No, that would be disrespectful. He came with family. His parents came. His uncles came. His aunties came. Sometimes grandparents, cousins, family representatives, elders, and spokespersons came. Why?
Because marriage was serious.
It was not a secret arrangement between two emotional people. It was a covenant between families. During traditional marriage visits, families talked. They ate together. They exchanged gifts. They observed one another. They asked questions. Who are these people? What kind of family is this? What values do they have? How do they speak? How do they treat elders? How do they settle conflict? That is why bride price or bride wealth, in its original meaning, was not supposed to be the buying of a woman. A daughter is not a goat. A wife is not property. A woman is not merchandise. The deeper purpose was family connection, respect, responsibility, and social recognition. The process created witnesses. So later, when trouble came, the same people who were there from the beginning could come back and say,
My children, sit down, let us talk.
Not every family did this perfectly. Let us be honest. Some customs were misused. Some families became greedy. Some bride price negotiations became transactional. Some elders abused their authority. But the original wisdom was powerful. Marriage needs community support. Part 2. The original role of in-laws. The original role of in-laws was not to destroy the marriage. The role of in-laws was to protect the marriage. They were supposed to be peace builders. They were supposed to advise, not control.
They were supposed to correct, not humiliate.
They were supposed to support, not compete.
You are not enemies. You are husband and wife. Calm down, listen, forgive, grow.
A good mother-in-law should say to her son,
My son, your wife is not your servant. Love her, protect her. Do not bring shame to this family.
A good mother-in-law should say to her daughter-in-law,
My daughter, this is your home too. Be patient. Learn your husband. Let us build peace.
A good father-in-law should say,
This marriage is bigger than pride. Both of you must respect each other.
A good daughter-in-law should understand. This man did not fall from the sky. Somebody raised him. Somebody prayed. Somebody sacrificed. Somebody carried him through sickness, school fees, hunger, discipline, and struggle. A good son-in-law should understand the same thing.
This woman I married came from somewhere. Her mother carried her, her father or family raised her. I cannot enjoy the fruit and insult the tree.
That is wisdom. Part 3. What changed? Today, we are living between two worlds. One world says, family is everything. Another world says, my life, my choice, my marriage, my boundaries, nobody should interfere. Both worlds have something to teach us. Traditional African marriage reminds us that community matters. Modern marriage reminds us that boundaries matter. The problem begins when we take the worst of both worlds. Some people use tradition to control couples. Some people use modern individualism to disrespect parents.
I gave birth to him, so I must control his marriage.
You married me, so your parents no longer matter.
Both are wrong. A spouse should not be competing with parents. Parents should not be competing with a spouse. Everybody must know their place. Part 4. Why do some spouses feel threatened by in-laws? Let us be fair. Not every person who complains about in-laws is wicked. Sometimes there are real reasons. 1. Lack of boundaries. Some parents enter the couple's home and behave as if they own it. They dictate how money should be spent. They decide when children should be born. They criticize cooking, dressing, parenting, cleaning, and intimacy. They call their son or daughter 10 times a day to report the spouse. That is not guidance. That is interference. 2. Emotional competition. Sometimes a mother has been the most important woman in her son's life for 30 years. Then suddenly, a wife enters. If the mother is not emotionally mature, she may feel replaced. If the wife is insecure, she may feel threatened. Then both women begin to compete for attention. But a man's love for his mother and his love for his wife are not the same love. They should not be placed in the same basket. A wife is not replacing the mother. A mother is not replacing the wife. Each person has a sacred role. 3. Financial pressure. Money causes many in-law conflicts. The wife may feel, my husband gives too much money to his family. The husband may feel, my wife's family depends on us too much. Parents may feel entitled because they sacrificed for the child. But marriage requires financial transparency. A husband and wife should agree on how they support both families without secrecy, shame, or manipulation. 4. Bad experiences. Some daughters-in-law have truly suffered under cruel mothers-in-law. Some sons-in-law have been humiliated by their wife's family. Some parents have been insulted by rude spouses. Pain creates defense. Defense creates distance. Distance creates bitterness. Bitterness creates war. 5. Poor upbringing. Some people were not raised with respect. They do not greet. They do not help. They do not speak with humility.
They enter marriage with arrogance and say, nobody can tell me anything.
But marriage is not for children in adult bodies. Marriage requires emotional maturity. Part 5. Why some in-laws become a problem. Now let us also talk to parents. Mama, papa, auntie, uncle. Your child's marriage is not your second chance at control. You raised your son. Thank God. You raised your daughter. Thank God. But once they marry, you must allow them to build their own home. You can advise, but do not command. You can visit, but do not invade. You can help, but do not use help as a weapon. You can love your child, but do not make the spouse feel like an outsider. Some mothers-in-law say,
My son was mine before he was yours.
No, Mama, your son is still your son, but he is now also a husband. Some wives say,
He is my husband now, so his mother should disappear.
No, my daughter, that woman remains his mother. Wisdom is knowing that love is not a competition. Part 6. The danger of choose between me and your parents. This sentence is dangerous. Choose between me and your parents. Unless there is abuse, danger, manipulation, or serious harm, this sentence should not be used casually. Because when you force a person to cut off loving parents, you plant resentment. He may obey you today, but tomorrow he may resent you. She may distance herself today, but tomorrow she may cry in silence. A healthy marriage should not require someone to become an orphan while their parents are still alive. The better sentence is, let us create healthy boundaries, not cut them off. The better sentence is, let us protect our marriage and still honor our parents, not, your family must disappear. Part 7. What does the evidence show? Research on in-law relationships points to common causes of conflict: unclear boundaries, different expectations, gender roles, emotional competition, and communication problems. Studies also show that daughter-in-law and mother-in-law relationships are often especially sensitive because both women may feel they are protecting their position in the family. Research on African extended families also shows that extended family systems can provide social support, childcare, social capital, and conflict mediation. But when misused, the same system can create pressure, interference, and inequality. So the answer is not to destroy tradition. The answer is to refine tradition with wisdom. We must keep the peace-building role of family. We must remove control, disrespect, greed, abuse, and manipulation. Part 8. What should husbands do? Husband, listen carefully. Your wife should not have to fight your mother to get your protection. Your mother should not have to beg for your respect because you married. You are the bridge. Do not be a coward. Do not tell your wife one thing and tell your mother another thing. Do not run away from conflict. Do not allow your mother to insult your wife. Do not allow your wife to insult your mother. Stand with truth.
Say to your wife, my mother matters to me, but you are my wife. I will protect our marriage. Say to your mother, Mama, I love you forever, but please respect my wife and our home.
That is leadership. Part 9. What should wives do? Wife, my daughter, my sister, listen. If your husband has a good mother, do not punish him for loving her. Do not compete with the woman who raised him. Do not be angry because he calls her. Do not be bitter because he helps her. One day, your own children may marry. How would you feel if their spouses treated you like a disease? Respect does not make you small. Kindness does not reduce your value. But also, wife, you are not a slave. If your in-laws are abusive, you have the right to speak with wisdom. Boundaries are not disrespect. Boundaries are protection. The goal is not silence. The goal is peace with dignity. Part 10. What should mothers-in-law do? Mama, your daughter-in-law is not your enemy. She is not taking your son away. She is helping him build the next chapter of his life. If you love your son, love the woman he chose. Do not test her every day. Do not compare her to yourself. Do not say, that is not how I cook for my son. Do not enter their home and rearrange everything. Do not report everything to relatives. Do not gossip about her. Win her heart.
Call her my daughter and mean it.
When she gives birth and you come to help with love. Do not use childcare as an opportunity to control the home. A mother-in-law who brings peace becomes a blessing. A mother-in-law who brings war becomes a wound. Part 11. What should sons-in-law do? My brothers, some of you also need correction. You want your wife's mother to come after childbirth. She cooks, cleans, bathes the baby, wakes up at night, helps your wife recover. But you disrespect her. You ignore her. You treat her like unpaid labor. That is wrong. That woman raised your wife. Honor her. You do not have to agree with everything she says, but respect must remain. A man who disrespects his wife's family eventually wounds his wife's heart. Part 12. Practical solutions. 1. Discuss family expectations before marriage. Before marriage, ask, how often will parents visit? How will we support parents financially? What happens after childbirth? What boundaries do we need? How do we handle conflict? Love is not enough. Discuss real life. 2. Create a family support budget. Agree on what you can give to both sides. Do not give secretly if it will create mistrust. Do not use money to punish parents. Do not bankrupt your marriage trying to impress relatives. 3. No insults. This must be a rule. No spouse should insult the other spouse's parents. No parent should insult the child's spouse. Once insults enter, healing becomes harder. 4. The couple must be united. A husband and wife must discuss issues privately first. Do not rush to report every disagreement to your mother, sister, pastor, auntie, or WhatsApp group. Protect your marriage. 5. In-laws should advise only when invited, except in serious danger. If there is abuse, violence, addiction, neglect, or serious harm, elders may need to intervene. But ordinary household choices should belong to the couple. 6. Use elders wisely. Not every elder is wise. Choose peacemakers, not gossip carriers. Choose people who want reconciliation, not people who enjoy drama. 7. Respect privacy. Parents should not know every argument. Siblings should not know every weakness. Friends should not know every marital wound. Too many voices can destroy a home. 8. Teach children early. Raise sons who can love their wives without abandoning their mothers. Raise daughters who can love their husbands without disrespecting his family. Raise children who understand respect, boundaries, gratitude, and humility. Part 13. When distance is necessary. Now let me be clear. Peace does not mean tolerating abuse. If an in-law is violent, deeply manipulative, destructive, verbally abusive, or constantly trying to break the marriage, distance may be necessary. Christian love does not mean foolishness. African respect does not mean slavery. Ubuntu does not mean allowing people to destroy your mental health, your children, or your marriage. But even when distance is needed, it should be done with maturity, not hatred. Part 14. The middle ground. Here is the middle ground. Honor parents. Protect marriage. Respect boundaries. Reject abuse. Welcome guidance. Reject control. Love in-laws. Do not worship them. Love your spouse. Do not isolate them. That is balance. A husband should never abandon his wife to please his mother. A wife should never force her husband to abandon a loving mother. A mother should never compete with her son's wife. A father should never dominate his daughter's marriage. A son-in-law should never disrespect the woman who raised his wife. A daughter-in-law should never enter a family with contempt. Everybody must grow up. Part 15. Final message. Marriage is not supposed to be a battlefield between two families. Marriage is supposed to be a bridge. In-laws are supposed to be peacekeepers, not troublemakers. Spouses are supposed to be partners, not competitors with parents. Parents are supposed to bless, not control. Children are supposed to honor, not worship. And couples are supposed to build homes where love has order. So before you say, choose between me and your mother, ask yourself, is there real danger? Or is this insecurity? Before you say, my son's wife has taken him, ask yourself, am I afraid of losing control? Before you insult your in-law, ask yourself, would I want my own child treated this way tomorrow? My people, we can do better. We can preserve the beauty of African family values while correcting the parts that cause pain. We can keep Ubuntu and still have boundaries. We can honor parents and still protect marriage. We can disagree without disrespect. We can build homes where children see love, not war. This is NGWI-MENYI Taka. If this message touched you, share it with a husband, a wife, a mother-in-law, a father-in-law, a son-in-law, a daughter-in-law, or someone preparing for marriage. And if you are a parent, a future parent, or someone who wants to build stronger families, please check out my books on Amazon, including Nurturing Tomorrow and Working the Talk. Navigating Teenage Years. Let us raise better children, build better marriages, and restore peace in our families. Until next time, remember, a peaceful family is not built by pride. It is built by wisdom, humility, respect, and love.